real. It's the thought process for me. Ah! Listen, when you know, you know. When you in tune with yourself in the most healthiest way, you're not bugging. Like, you're not bugging. Like, paranoia. I can't even say the goddamn word. Help me. Help me. You know what I'm saying? It's the thought process for me. Yo, paranoid activity is really real. And it's different when someone trying to hurt you. It's different when you have love around you. Like, it's so different. Like, and to express it at the end of the day, people just don't understand. Did you see my last video? It's the thought process for me. Help me, help me. I be scared the shit out of myself sometimes. And I say this to say this. When you're spiritual and you're truly in tune with yourself, this is the type of stuff that they say that you're crazy. This is the type of stuff that they label you. And you're not bugging. And, yo, I it's really the thought process to me. I'm going to just say this. Be careful what you ask for. You really got to really be careful what you ask for. You do. You know, being a spiritual person, and not only just being a spiritual person, but I have God in my life as well, too. You know, when you ask for certain signs from God, or you're asking for certain signs when it comes to bettering yourself, and when you get those signs, or you're a tarot reader, or you're a healer, whatever you may do, you ask for signs, pay attention to your signs. They're not sucking you out your goddamn thought process. It's the thought process for me. Help me, help me. It's the thought process for me. This is why I'm single now. People swear I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with me, stupid. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. Somebody gonna come to my life treat me right. One day. But that's besides the point. Ah, shit. You know, being a spiritual person, that scares people. And when you mean what you say what you mean. You don't play with that spell work, the witchcraft and the voodoo. You don't play with that type of stuff. You just got God by your side. And when you got God by your side, that energy just hits different. It really do. And it's hard to be in relationships sometimes too. Especially if somebody's not spiritual like you, because it's things that transpire within transpiring. Sometimes you just want to run from yourself. Ah, shit. Gotta go. No, it really be the thought process of me, because being a spiritual person and somebody comes into your life or whatever, and you tell them who you are, for a prime example, you express who you are. It's like you can't tell certain people who you are, because it's like, dang, like, I'm gonna scare the fuck out of you. Like, I'm going to scare you. I'm gonna scare you. You gonna swear I did something to you too? No, for real. It really be the thought process of me. Like, for real, it really be the thought process of me. Because of the fact that when somebody's not mentally stable and someone doesn't have the proper self-awareness and they're not in tune with themselves, they're going to overlook certain things. And when you have certain spirits around you, because some people have bad demonic spirits around them. Thank you, God, for being patient with me. I don't. But it's hard to be in a relationship when you're a spiritual person. And I say that respectfully. And I scared a lot of people in my past. And it wasn't intentionally, but things that transpired, and I knew things that was going to happen before it actually happened. People be looking at me like this. Who are you? I'm Naya. How you doing? It's the thought process of me. It's the thought process, literally. And it's not easy. Like, it really isn't easy being a spiritual person and you really in tune with yourself. Like, it really isn't. Because You just want somebody on the same page with you. And because you want somebody on the same page with you, you come across so many low vibrational people that they don't understand what you're experiencing and not realizing it's really a beautiful thing if you really get technical, because it's part of life. You know, this is the world that they really don't want us to see, and they quick to label us as crazy. They label us as we're dysfunctional. They label us as we're the problem, and we're not the problem at the end of the day. Like sometimes I ain't even gonna front. It be certain things that be happening. I be like this. Yeah, I need help. I need a body. I ain't gonna label me that. I'm not gonna label myself. I need a straight body jacket. No, I'm not. No, the hell I'm not. Not even a little bit. I ain't gonna do that to myself. They might want to, but I know at the end of the day, I'm not crazy. And it's sad that people get put in these type of situations when they deal with these paranoid activity things or certain spiritual things that's going on around them or whatever the case may be, and you're labeled. Like, it's like, dang, who do I run to when I need love? And you know, people get intimidated by that, especially when you're truly in tune with yourself spiritually. And you know, when certain things start to happen, they start to run because they're not used to they not used to certain things. So when they not used to certain, you know, paranoid activity going on around them, or you know, even when the light starts to flicker or whatever the case may be, and you're in the house by yourself trying to reevaluate your life, and the light is on and you're trying to figure out what's going on with the light control, and the TV start to come on and the TV was just off and the TV's not plugged up, and you're trying to reevaluate your thought process. Help me! Help me! Yeah, it get real. You know, so I understand when it comes to certain spiritual people why they single. Like for real, because I'd rather love me than for you to come into my life and disrespect me. I totally get it. Like I totally get it. And it's not it's like I don't know. It's a thought process for me. I ain't bugging. Only if you knew where that whatever that was, what it was, and you'd be like, can't be making this up. It's a thought process for me. This is not the first video that something like this happened either. You know, and it's sad that people get labeled crazy because they deal with these type of things. You know, it's not fair. You know, we live in a spiritual world, and you know, when you don't sell your soul, and you're not out here bothering innocent people, you know, when you're truly in tune with yourself, gifted, you know, you're in a gifted way, you know, you get overlooked a lot. You know, and especially when you don't have malicious intentions and you just want to see your neighbor elevate, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's the same, because some people use their gifts for all the wrong reasons, and some people use their gifts for all the right reasons at the end of the day. And it's a thought process to me. God works in mysterious ways. Like God works in mysterious ways. God is real. Like God is really real. You know, be careful for certain signs you ask for. Be careful for what you ask for, because you'd be so surprised. God will answer you least expect it, or you have your ancestors around you, or you have your spirit guides around you. And that's why self-awareness is very important. You're not bugging. Like, you're not bugging when certain things are happening around you in your environment, or, you know, you see certain things for what it is. Like, you're not crazy. They're going to label you crazy, but you're not crazy. It's a thought process of me. When I be saying it's a thought process to me, people really don't be understanding why I really be saying that. Because it really be the thought process to me, you know, to register it. And knowing that you're not crazy, you know, even from a young child. When I was young, like, I've been experiencing this, and I was labeled crazy. You know, I've been tested since I was a child until today. I'm still being studied. They still watching me watch me at the end of the day because I'm gifted. I'm different. And I know I'm different. And I am a I am a threat. I am a threat because I am gifted and I don't have to lie about my gifts. And I use my gifts for good, not bad. And some people don't use their gifts for good. They use it for bad. And when you use your gifts for bad, people don't understand. They can't intimidate your character. Like, they can't be you. It's just certain things you just can't do like somebody at the end of the day. Like, everybody's not the same. That's why I say you gotta be careful when judging a book by its cover. You know, that's why I don't have friends. And I'm cool with that at the end of the day because I love myself and I can sit by myself, you know, and I see things beyond seeing things at the end of the day. And I'm gonna forever protect my energy at the end of the day. And it's a thought process to me. And I know that I'm not alone when I experience this type of stuff. And I know that my neighbor's out there somewhere that's experiencing what I'm experiencing. And, you know, I just want y'all to know at the end of the day, we not alone. Like, we not alone. Like, it's a thought process to me. It really is. Like, and it's sad that we get labeled that we're crazy. Something is wrong with us. And I don't know. But don't be scared. You know, especially when you ask for certain signs within signs and guidance, you know, when you least expect it, your sign is right there in front of you. It's right in front of you. Imagine asking for love, right? And you ain't gotta do spell work on nobody at the end of the day. And God just places the love of your life in your life when you least expect it. Or God places that job opportunity in front of you when you least expect it. You know how, like, out of random, like, nowhere, things just start happening to your life when you start asking for certain things in your life to be poured into you because you're pouring into yourself. The energy hits different. That's why you gotta love you and forget what anybody else gotta say at the end of the day. Because especially when you don't got malicious intentions, that's why self-awareness is very important. Because when you pour into yourself, that energy hit different. Don't ever get discouraged because someone didn't know how to respect you. Don't ever get discouraged. Mm-mm. I'm keeping this video up. I was gonna delete it, but I'm gonna keep this video up. You know, anybody else that experienced paranoid activities and in a good way, because when you experience paranoid activities in a bad way, you know, that means you got demonic spirits around you, and that means you're not doing good by yourself. Mentally, you're not doing right by people. And I say that respectfully. And it's something that's going on with you mentally. And you must have pissed somebody off on the other side. I'm just saying. But everybody doesn't have that same protection. They don't. But to anybody that experiences the paranoid activity stuff or whatever in a good way, you know, you know, I don't know what to say right now, you know, because I know I'm not alone. It's the thought process for me. It's like, dang, those are the type of conversations that you have, and realize that you can't have those conversations with just anybody because people look at you funny, people label you crazy, and you're not crazy. It's just because of the fact that people are not, I don't even know what to say. People are not in tune with themselves. I don't know. Wow. That's why I be like, it's the thought process. I mean, people don't be understanding why I be saying that, though. It really be the thought process to me. Like, how am I supposed to register this? Help me, help me. No, I don't need a doctor or a little prescription. No, I don't. It really be the thought process to me. Because this type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it, you know? And you use your gifts for good, not bad. And when you use your gifts for good, they don't understand. You know, like, I ain't gotta do a love spell on somebody for somebody to fall in love with me. I ain't gotta manipulate somebody like that. That's going against someone's free will. That's disgusting. I don't gotta be out here doing rituals on people with my gifts at the end of the day to manipulate them. I don't gotta be out here doing spell work in a toxic way to make somebody dysfunctional. You know, I don't use my gifts for that reasons. I have a lot of gifts, I know that. And I realize at the end of the day, you know, expressing who you are to certain individuals, they're not gonna understand. They're gonna be like, oh, you're a fake anyway. Who are you? Who you think you are? You think you're better than somebody? All this weird stuff at the end of the day. Like, that's why everybody's not meant to be part of your journey. And one thing I never had to do was lie, manipulate nobody, or fake gas like anybody at the end of the day. I'm too real for that. And I say that respectfully. And if you got a problem with me, no, for real, I deal with the good God. The good God. Go holler at God. And I say that respectfully. And tell God what your problem is with me. So God could fix you and checkmate you and let you know to leave me alone. Because at the end of the day, what's your issue? But anybody that's normal like me, leave in the comment section that your experiences, or just let me know that I know I'm not alone. I'm right here. It's the thought process for me. Wow. You're not crazy. You're not. But, you know, to register it, you know, it makes you feel like something that you're not. Because that's what they want to label you. And you're not crazy. You don't got anxiety problems. You saw what you saw. You heard what you heard. And it's your journey. It's really the thought process to me. Wow. I don't know. God works in mysterious ways. You know, sometimes, like, especially when you're a popular loner or whatever the case may be, like, you feel like you're alone, you know, and it's like when you go through these type of things, it's like, dang, I would love to express myself to somebody to let them know how I'm feeling right now, like, what just happened, what been transpiring, how I feel. And when you don't have that outlet, like, you just feel completely alone, you know? And sometimes it be cool things that really be happening. You just be like so mind blown, like, you know, but you're not alone. It's a beautiful experience, actually. It is. You know, especially when you're not on demon time. And I say that respectfully because, like I said, people use their gifts for all the wrong reasons. And I know what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said everybody's not supposed to be part of my journey and everybody's not supposed to be part of my life. And when I say I don't want to deal with certain individuals, it's for a reason. And that's why at the end of the day, I would never allow someone, even in a relationship or not, at the end of the day, you can't force me to be around somebody. You can't force me to respect somebody at the end of the day when they're not for my path. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, all money ain't good money at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. And I guess this is why I'm by myself now, because, you know, I can't deal with certain individuals. Not that I think I'm better than anybody at the end of the day, but certain people are not for me. Because certain people are not vibing like you're vibing at the end of the day. And you gotta protect yourself Why would I want to cross paths with my enemy when my enemy's hiding their hands to go against me at the end of the day, but they're showing you they smiling in your face? And I know what's up. It's a thought process in me. Whole money ain't good money. And I say that respectfully. So what's truly for me would be for me without questions asked. At the end of the day, when it comes to a healthy relationship, that's truly for me. And I will continue to wait on the right one to come into my life with no malicious intentions, because there's going to be somebody without mind games, without doing spell work in a toxic way, or someone that's not going to manipulate me is going to come into my life. And I say that respectfully. It's a thought process for me. But like I said, leave your comments in the comment section, and I would like to hear what people got to say. Not genuine love, respect. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people, and you deserve to be treated with respect. And you're not crazy. Never allow someone to label you crazy, or never allow someone to try to put a straight body jacket on you because you're different. And I say that respectfully. This is the type of stuff that happens behind closed doors at the end of the day, and this is why family members have controlling issues over a situation when it comes to power attorney and stuff like that, trying to put somebody in a psych board, and it's not right. It's not. It's not right. We live in a spiritual world. We live in a spiritual world. So trying to diagnose somebody and put medication in their body at the end of the day to manipulate them, that's not cool, yo. It really ain't. They saw what they saw, they experienced what they experienced, and they not tripping. Like, this type of stuff at the end of the day, it really needs to stop. It really do. It really do. Like, come on. Like, it really do. Like, it really do. You know, I'm going to say this respectfully. This is why the new generation that's coming up, the new babies that's coming into this world, they need to be protected. They do. Because they're coming into this world, they not crazy. They see what they see. And dysfunctional people in this world that don't have the proper self-awareness, let alone respect, or let alone know how to respect their neighbor, will kick these kids down that's coming into this world, and they need to be protected. And I say that respectfully. It's a thought process to me. We are not crazy. We're just different. And it's sad to say that a person want to diagnose us because we're different. Or a person want to put a straight body jacket on us and put us in a psych board at the end of the day and institutionalize us at the end of the day. Because this type of stuff is happening. It's sad. It's a thought process for me. I want to hear your feedback from the genuine ones only. You part of my tribe. You're a chosen one at the end of the day. Leave a comment. It's a thought process for me. Never allow hate in disguise or personal intentions like your thought process in your pockets or your eyesight, because you matter, you're worthy. And I know you watching me, watch me at the end of the day. I'm not crazy. It's a thought process to me. Never judge a book by its cover, because someone is different. Especially when they ain't got malicious intentions towards you. Not everybody's meant to be part of your journey, and that's okay. I would never have excuses to respect myself to allow someone to disrespect me at the end of the day to shortchange myself, because I'm trying to better myself, because you don't see my worth, because I know how to love myself unconditionally without the trauma and the pain and the running the game on at the end of the day on an innocent person. I never switched up. I remained the same. It's a thought process. I mean, we are all not the same. Not your genuine love, respect. Lord Jesus, I need a nap. Straight praise time to the genuine ones only. Have a good day. Have a safe week. Have a safe remaining month. Have a safe remaining year. Protect your energy, because not everybody's deserving your time and your day. I don't need nobody praying for me, because all prayers is not good prayers. You'd be so surprised when people try to pray over you at the end of the day behind closed doors, and they hide their hands to play victim and try to kick you down, to psych you out your thought process, make you unstable mentally, try to make you fall going at the end of the day, only to realize you wasn't the problem, only to realize somebody try to run game on you that day. Lord Jesus, please. It's a thought process to me. You ain't crazy. I gotta go.